Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Before the Bell in 3D session. Today is Monday, June 5, 2023. This is week 23. My name is Jose Blasco, and as always, a pleasure to meet with you on the Mondays as we are starting the week. And I'm just noticing that for whatever reason, I am not sharing what I want to share on the screen, so I'm going to have to do a little change. Give me a moment. I will fix that. Um, yeah, give me a second, guys. I will do that very quickly. Sorry about that. I just want to share the real-time charts. That's really what I would like to share on the screen. Give me a moment. Not sure why. For whatever reason, it didn't share properly. So give me a moment. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the real-time charts. Here we go. I believe this is what we needed. Here we go. This is much better. Thank you for that. Thank you for the patience. So again, welcome to the session, June 5, week 23. We're going to spend a few minutes getting organized. The trading week is around the corner. In 1 hour, a little less than 1 hour, the US markets, the US equity markets, I should say, will begin trading. So lots of liquidity and volume that impacts everything that is tradable out there. And it's healthy to meet on the Mondays to prepare for the week ahead, look at 5 of the most relevant markets out there, and look at what are the market conditions in such markets. So hopefully this could help you, a healthy exercise to prepare for the week, as I said, and hopefully have a great, powerful trading week in front of you. I want to share with you as well, as we are starting, that the information I will be sharing with you is contained in our newsletter, which you could follow the information on the screen for you to subscribe. This is a free newsletter in case you miss the live session like today, so you can receive the information I am about to present in a written form in your inbox. You can also read it directly on LinkedIn as well, both actually. So just scan the QR code or follow the link on the screen and then just follow the instructions, and you will get it both on the live streams every Monday as well as in your inbox earlier in the day on Mondays. Anyway, so with all of that said, let's begin. The first market that we are going to analyze is the S&P 500. I noticed that, let me see, yes, so there is something strange happening when I share the screen. I am not sure why there is something happening that is not like it normally is when I share the screen, because I want to alternate between the real-time chart as well as the information on the newsletter itself. But anyway, I guess that I will only be able to share my real-time charts. So let's begin, guys. So we have in front of us the S&P 500. This is the largest equity index market in the world. Obviously, no need to say that whatever happens on the S&P certainly has an impact everywhere, and therefore understanding the market condition is definitely critical. We can see on the bottom right side of the screen, we can see how we have a climate which shows us blue color. This is an up climate, so statistically this market is more likely going to move higher than move lower. And we also have a very relevant pile of buy on field orders. UFOs is what we do, isn't it? Our website is Trade with UFOs. UFOs, for the ones of you who are new to what we do, UFO stands for on field orders. In this case, it's green color, so it's on field orders to buy. And it looks like flying saucers, which is the UFO. This is where the greatest concentration of on-field orders are, around 4161. But again, really the price range where on-field orders are expected starts at 4175.50 all the way to 4114.00. So this is the price range. Okay. Now we have a condition which is up climate, blue color climate. We have price points which are relevant, because if the S&P falls down to 4175, the on-field orders are likely going to hit, and from there the S&P is likely going to move back up. So that is a relevant price point. And then from a volatility point of view, I have to say that we can see these markets have lost a little bit of steam, especially at the end of last week after the unemployment number was reported. The VIX dropped significantly. So therefore, the expectation for price movement on the S&P is currently 39 points a day. You don't see that on the screen, but you would see it written on the newsletter. It's 39 points a day, 86 points a week, or 180 points per month. This is the expected speed of movement for this particular market. So again, market condition of climate, buy on field orders 4175.5, sell on field orders 4432.75. So there is room for the S&P to rally another few percent points, and the speed at which we expect this market to move is at a rate of around 39 points per day. So this is what we have. So this is market number one. We are now going to move to market number two, which is crude oil futures, which obviously is a very relevant energy market, is the most relevant energy market in the world. This is WTI crude oil trading in the NYMEX exchange. And we can see how we have a market condition defined as a blue climate. So we are talking about an up climate. Now notice how this market closed on Friday at 71.74, gapped up on Sunday evening in the US, Monday morning in Asia. So the market opened for the week with a huge gap up inside the red UFO. Sell on field orders kicked in, and therefore crude oil was falling for most of the trading session today. But now it seems to try to go back higher. Again, not a surprise. We know the climate is blue. Therefore, statistically speaking, the market is more likely going to go up than down. So this red UFO is there and needs to be respected. We may need to see multiple movements or pushes to the downside before we finally have a proper breakout and a continuation to the upside. The one concern is that the green UFOs in this market are located all the way down to 60.77. So if that red UFO proves itself as very, very strong, we are about to see the climate change from blue to red, and we are about to see crude oil going down intensively. Now, if we do end up having some green UFO show up today, tomorrow, or that red UFO go away, remember auto UFOs is real time. So if this red UFO goes away, that would be a great confirmation that this climate is likely going to continue to the upside, and therefore setting targets at 79.91, which is where the next set of sell on field orders are, would make a lot of sense. This is the market condition. Now from a volatility point of view, speed of movement. So again, you don't see it on the screen, but it is on the newsletter. So if you were to look at implied volatility on options on crude oil futures, so we would reverse engineer the options pricing models, and we would conclude that we are expecting 1.81 points, 1.81 points per day, 3.98 points a week, 8.28 points a month of speed of movement. Okay, so 8 plus points a month, 1 plus points per day. That is the expectation for this particular market. Next market in line is gold. So we're gonna move and see gold. Gold is going down. Not a surprise, to be honest. Last week we were looking at red on field orders, which generated, sell on field orders that generated this turning point to the downside. We just started a down climate, so the statistics suggest that gold will continue falling. But having said that, we got buy on field orders located at 1942.5. So when gold comes to this price level, like it happened here a few days ago, last week, we may see gold try to bounce again. Now, the difference is that we are dealing with a down climate that is starting in an early stage. When price came to this green UFO last week, we had already extended the rate climate for a long time. Statistics suggest 5 is a normal thing to happen. That was definitely more than 5. So the market was very exhausted, statistically speaking, and therefore this green UFO worked powerfully to push this market higher. Now, in this case, we are arriving or about to arrive to this green UFO, where the climate has barely started to the downside, and therefore there is no exhaustion here, and therefore it is very likely that those buy on field orders will end up being removed, and gold, statistically speaking, is likely going to progress further down. Again, all of this is to be seen, and we trade based on evidence. We don't guess, okay? And certainly, we always place stops or other contingency measures with limited risk option strategies and things of that sort. So we never go naked in the market, because of course anything could happen, anything could change in the market in an instant, and our analysis is based on real data, statistics, on-field orders, and all of the above, and that gives us an edge. There is no guarantee, and obviously we need to be disciplined as traders managing our risks. So anyway, sell on field orders 2028.3, buy on field orders 1942.5. Climate is down, and speed of movement extracted from the implied volatility that we see on the options on crude oil, options on gold futures. That would be 17.71 points a day, 38.98 points a week, 81.14 points per month. This is the speed of movement. So again, 17 plus points a day, 81 plus points a month. That is the speed of movement that we are expecting for gold. Next market in line is the dollar index. Obviously, one of the most relevant markets in the world. We talked about it recently. Last week, I was mentioning that this blue climate was very, very much overextended, but we had a green UFO that generated this turning point. It was right there a few days ago, isn't it, when we saw it together? And my comment was, it'd be great to see the dollar to come down, show us a little bit of red, and then go back to blue. And then we are likely going to see a very strong continuation to the upside. And if that's the case, we are about to see many markets go down. We saw crude oil, even though it's gapped up, it's going down. We saw gold going down. So one of the reasons why some of those markets are going down is because the dollar is becoming expensive. And because the dollar has more value, you need less dollars to buy those other products, which are priced in dollars. And because you need less dollars, it means you need a lower price point. And therefore, that's why those other markets are falling down. So again, very powerful market correlations. The dollar really is the currency used in 80% of transactions worldwide. We cannot ignore what the dollar is doing here. I am charting the dollar index futures that trades in the RX exchange. And certainly it's a very relevant market for us to analyze or to trade or both. So climate just started to be blue. On-field orders to buy 102.96, on-field orders to sell 105.33. Speed of movement extracted from options on currency futures would be 0.45 points a day, 1 point a week, 2.08 points per month. So again, 0.45 points a day, up to 2 points plus per month. That's the expectation for the dollar. So we may see the dollar 1 month later trading around 106. Okay. I would say probably not, because that red UFO will likely bring it down. So again, maybe it's 105 something later in 1 month's time. We'll see. But definitely an up climate that has just started. Statistics suggest that climate should last for 5. So we should see more movement to the upside on the dollar futures. The last market I'm going to cover, it's Bitcoin. We are looking at the bakkt Bitcoin futures. We have recently started 2 candles ago a down climate. Sell on field orders located at 29,000 something. We had sell on field orders located lower than that last week. Those sell on field orders are the ones who generated this movement to the downside from 28,000 to 26,000. Now those on field orders have been filled. That's why they're not on the screen anymore. So sell on field orders located at 29,432. Buy on field orders located at 24,800 in the context of a down climate. Speed of movement expected to be at a rate of 769 points a day, up to 3,500 points per month. This, my friends, is more or less half of what I presented last week, which means that the expected volatility on Bitcoin has reduced by a lot, truly a lot. I mean, half. So we are about to see this market become extremely quiet, or maybe a crazy breakout, and then everybody would expect a lot. When the market becomes very quiet, a breakout is expected, but typically it takes a little bit of time. So I would expect a very quiet market for a while in the case of Bitcoin. By the way, I'm just noticing I never turned on the disclaimer for our video. Sorry about that. I normally do this at the beginning. Anyway, so something else I would like to mention before we conclude, And this had to do, especially a message for the ones of you who are new to our community. You can see on the upper left side of the screen a QR code for you to go out there and go and purchase our book. So we have a beautiful book that teaches people how to trade. The book also comes with a free course. It also comes with 3 months of auto UFOs as well as auto climate. So you can have the tools for free for just a few dollars, the price of a book. You can have it on paperback or electronic format as well. So I think it's a great way to get started and not only to have access to our technology, but most importantly, to be trained on how to use it. It's certainly an important concept. We often have traders that ask us for a trial, for example, and the question is, you're going to trial what, right? So being trained on how to use the techniques is definitely, on how to use the tools is definitely something very, very powerful. Apart from that, I mean, maybe you already have the book, maybe you want to subscribe to the technology, so you can just follow the link on the screen and you can have access to it. Maybe you are at a different stage in your trading life. Yeah, maybe you are newer to trading, and maybe what you need is you need to actually learn. So knowing our website, we also have courses. I'll give you a link, a QR code, so you can follow. You can just follow the information on the screen. We have multiple courses for all assets, so you can just follow the instructions, register for a course, and by the way, with all our courses, you also get access to the tools. So not only you can learn, but then you can practice with the tools, and that's how you start developing, proper abilities. Now, talking about abilities, when you practice, and your abilities become a real skill, that's really when you are a powerful trader. And we also, you will see on our website, we also do a lot of live trading. We call it coaching. We go live multiple times per month. Tonight, I said tonight because I am located in Asia. For you in the US, in the other side of the world, it's going to be in the morning hours. But later at 10:30 a.m. New York time, I will be connected live doing an open meeting. Open meetings are available for everybody. Everybody means that you simply need to have a username on our website. You don't need to be a client who is paying for a product. You can just have a username on our website by subscribing to our free membership. You can see on the upper right on our website, there's a yellow button with free membership. You can just subscribe. That gives you a username on the website, and then you can log in the meeting room, and it's an open meeting room for everybody where we share screen, we share camera, we turn on the microphones, and you can be the one sharing the screen, asking trading questions, and we'll be talking about it all together, okay? Anyway, hopefully the session was useful, guys. I just realized I surpassed the ending time of the session by a little bit. Sorry about that. Again, preparing for the week ahead, like every Monday. Hopefully this was useful to you. If you are new to what we do, I would say a good beginning is that you subscribe to our newsletter so you can be connected with the things that we do. And I will see you into next week, everybody. You guys take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.